What's up, Vibes? We had Lounge, New Fire Music.
Like Voyage, I go by Crew as well, and we here with it. We both from Newark, New Jersey. We met going to high school together since like freshman year. We actually crazy. We actually played sports together too.
Shit, I already know mine.
I was gonna say myself, but that's just my bias. In terms of favorite artists of all time, I don't have a favorite, but people I'm listening to heavy right now. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Shout out Dolo the Pilot Man first. Second, Tory Lanez, and then shout out Drake and 21 for their new album. I was vibing with it.
For me, man, it's already, you already know it's MJ. You know what I'm saying? Some of my first memories I can remember is Michael Jackson. Like my mom just had me on the couch just playing. I don't know if y'all remember tape recorders. I know there's a new generation. I don't know what the fuck that is. Tape recorder, and it would just be his music videos. So it's got to be Michael Jackson.
I got a lot, but the main one I'm participating in right now is gaming. Like I still play Call of Duty. I still play 2K.
I don't know if this is a hobby, but like anime, I'm a big anime head. Like, I read some mangas, but it's mainly the anime, like the animation, the cartoons. Like, I like the action, like the fighting. That's a good one. I mean, recently it's been cheesesteaks for me.
Hey, what do you think? What I was thinking? Fucking cheeseburgers.
That does not sound good.
My willingness to learn.
I'd say my willingness to live in the moment.
So as an artist, I'm gonna go through my 3 signs. So I'm a Scorpio ascendant, Aquarius sun, and Taurus moon. So I attribute all those features into like how I make my music. Scorpio representing like more dark behind the scenes. Aquarius is like unique. It can be a bit rebellious based on the topics and the lyrics. And then with the Taurus moon, I really care about it sounding good. Like I go the extra mile, making sure it sounds good, it's up to quality, and that things regarding it is practical. I'll make a little bit practical decisions. Yeah. As a person, able to change with the seasons. Not even lemons. Sometimes life give me apples, oranges, you know. Sometimes I smile, sometimes I close my eyes. It reflects who I am because it's literally just my thoughts, how I perceive the world. Me being an air sign, and then light voyage representing being light on your voyage, light on your journey. Is really just being able to be seasonal, whatever expressions are happening, whether it be from your current environment, the environment you're going to, things like that. Able to stay on my P's and Q's, take the information in and adjust. To my sound, I grew up listening to like a lot of artists like Asking Alexandria, Issues, Paramore, also like country music, but like Rascal Flatts, other artists too, and then rap. Big on rap, J. Cole, like I mentioned earlier, Drake, Tory Lanez, melodic rap, even artists like Playboy Cardi, Lil Uzi that are more recent, or artists like MF Doom. I have a broad range, and I kind of take aspects from each of those, and then taking out what I want to express and kind of filtering it through and making my own kind of gumbo. I want people who support my art to just whether use me as an example of how you can maneuver through certain situations, or just to see more so just to kind of visualize their own resonation when they listen to my music, visualize their own situations. It may not even be the lyrics. Some people can hear the certain parts of the instruments with certain instruments, and it just takes them down the thought process. But the whole thing is meant to be uplifting, the way you can separate and look at the world from the outside looking in type of thing. So I want people to go on those type of journeys and be able to help themselves out of their own situations. I've been paying attention to music since I can remember. Like music was what got me into TV. like from hearing the songs on Thomas the Train or Barney or Teletubbies or whatever. And then like I remember what I want to say, like preschool, we used to have to sing the songs every morning. That was like our little ritual. We sing like 3 or 4 songs to get everybody started with their day. So it was like from a young age, music been a part of my life. And then going through like grade school, I would say all the way up to maybe like 4th grade, we had music class. So it's always been there. And then just to go off of memory, I want to say around the time I was 3 years old, I remember I really wanted like a toy guitar. So I used to see people on TV playing it. So my mom got me like a toy guitar from the 99-cent store. And I got home, I just started strumming it. And like I had no clue what I was doing. I was just making noise that sounded good to me. And I made up a song. I sent it to my mom, and she was mad happy. And I was like, "Yeah, this feels good."
I think for me it was, because my mom used to take us to church every Sunday. The best part about it for me was just singing the songs, just like being able to like just sing. That's what I think. That's another where it started. But also, just like, cause I'm a triple water sign, so music is just like therapeutic for me. Like it's always been like that. Like I said earlier, like the industry as a whole. I mean, it changed. It hasn't been. That was another one of my motivations for making music, was to kind of like, what's the word? Like upset the industry. Disrupt, yeah, exactly. It was to disrupt the industry. So I always felt like it was primed for disruption, because it's like, you see who's blowing up nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Drake said in his song, shout out to Drake, she a 10, but she don't need to be rapping, whatever he said. But that's just an example. But it's like, I feel like talent is missing. It's just more like microwave music, a lot of like fast food music, which isn't like, you know what I'm saying? I like my turn up music. And it's like, sometimes, especially as like a vivid listener of music, it's people out there who want to like hear like an established production, vocals. Cause like, the thing about me, I look at song creation and I look at it as like a roller coaster. Like, you know, you start up, you slowly going up, you come down real fast, and it's like, it's a vibe. For me, I don't think so, to be honest. What you think?
I don't think so. That would be in my mind standing out. More so I just appreciate the art as a whole. I don't know, even my approach. We could get to this later on, but right now I'm working on the vinyl called The Currents, and I'm only releasing 21 copies of it. So it's not so much that I'm trying to stand out, it's more so I'm trying to attract those that resonate with the type of music. And,
just wanna take right here. Feeling like.
It's birth, like, but honestly, like, since I could remember, I've always like liked anything creative. Like I said earlier, like I remember like first thing like watching Michael Jackson. Like, I'm talking about dancing, singing, basically acting, everything. So I was also a big Disney Channel fan. I used to like think about like possibly being on Disney Channel. So I was always like, I used to want to do like ballet, like all types of shit when I was a kid. Also, I feel like the biggest thing was using music as a muse for like emotional like traumas. And over time you just get used to hearing certain songs. Like I'd play like Neo, for example. I'd like have some of his songs on repeat to the point where I remember it, like know the flows in and out. So it was kind of like I want to say on accident, but that's just as far as like the musical tip and like the range that I have. But I was also big into poetry. Like that was probably like my first art form that I took serious. Like I remember I recited a poem in front of like my whole school in 6th grade. That's where it like really started, because my English teacher pushed me to perform like the poem in front of everybody. That's probably where like it really started, like poetry. Lights, dim, a fire, producer / engineer.
Shout out Vince.
Shout out Vince, Go Hard Studios, New York. Definitely had to have like Flower. Yeah, that's not much for me. Yeah. So I performed one time, but because I make so many different genres, so it's like I kind of just free flow right now. But I'm getting into like choreographed dancing, and like I'm about to start taking classes. that's the whole point of VOYAGE, man. Ain't no, you can't catch me. Ain't no genre.
Moves like the water. It was long.
Yeah, it was.
It's crazy because the final song was so far from the original.
So yeah, I started because like it was just one day, like I just went to his crib. I'm like, yo, we gotta make a song together, obviously, right? So we was listening to rap beats at first. So it went from like different rap beats. Then so the original lyrics is also written to rap beats, a rap beat. But then like we took some time on it. The idea was there, but we took time on it, and then I think we just kept listening to beats. We was like, we gonna find the perfect beat. And then like he had roommates, they'll come in, like be like seeing what's going on, like because we would like be blasting the beats and shit. And then one day, I think it was like some time after, like we was in the basement because that's when I think we was messing with your like recording equipment. We just got it.
I put it down to the basement.
Yeah, so we was just trying to like mess around with the recording equipment and like just like get started like that shit. But
it was recorded during the pandemic, but it was written maybe like late 2019.
I think it was 2019.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was in the basement and then we was just listening. I think it was random beats, or we specifically started listening to rock beats. But this beat came on, and it's like we both like looked at each other and was like, whoa, this shit is different and fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just we just do was that beat, the beat. Like it was the beat chose us. It was like, yeah, we gotta make a beat to a song of this beat right here.
I say the overall message is just like, we doing us. You're trying to chase my love, or you're trying to get something out of me, whether it be however a female you may be dealing with, because my music is meant to spark something in your imagination. So whatever female you may be dealing with, or you could even take it as far as like a goal or something you're trying to achieve, whatever it may be. It's trying to get something out of you. And sometimes you just gotta tell it, yo, fuck that. You're either gonna get over here because I commanded you to, or it ain't gonna be nothing but a thing, memory erased. I've seen better things. More so listening, because like even though we known each other for a long time, we still live in separate environments. So like his household is different from my household in a way. Long story short, just saying like the smallest things in each of our environments put us on slightly different paths, so our creativity may bring out certain things. So when we come together, it's more so we listening to what each other is doing and seeing like, oh, he did this, he learned this. Let me see, that worked for me. That worked for me too. All right, and we kind of like bouncing off with each other with not just overall sound ideas, picking the same beats, but also with techniques.
Do better as friends. Do better as friends.
You can start to feel like time is flying by, especially in your day-to-day. And I know I'm not alone in that situation. Even as we just mentioned how fast 2022 had flown by, like it always feels like time is flying. So it's something about rainy days, just whether it be looking out the window, driving in your car, just sitting, it just feels like the time just goes by a little bit slower, and you can kind of really appreciate what's going on. I was just in a certain space. I think it was raining a lot those few days. What was going on was simply, I was imagining like what a scenario would be like walking with a girl in the rain, just anything around the rain, it just seems like everything's slower. So just putting those different images together. And then Ralph Lauren raincoat. I'm a big Ralph Lauren appreciator in terms of like the quality of clothes and things like that. I have a lot of Ralph Lauren stuff, including the raincoat. So it's more so just throwing a piece of things I like, whether in the culture, so to say, and adding that to the gumbo of what I was trying to make. Perfect setting. I would say more of a mental setting than a physical setting. Perfect mental setting to play that song is everything's moving fast. Like I said, everything's moving fast. You kind of want to calm down. Something you can meditate to. It's also something you can think about. Like, you know, a lot of people may be having certain situations involving girls as well, and it can just make you sit back and think about like a good moment where maybe you're about to break up or cut a girl off or something like that. And you might be about to be cold in a way. You can listen to the song and be like, you know what? I do enjoy the good parts as well. Maybe I'll stick around and see if something works out, or you might conclude that it was a good memory before I cut it off.
When I think of lonely, I think of waves, like ocean waves. That's because how I envisioned the chorus when I did the chorus. It's like the different vocals are crashing into each other. And it's like one big experience. Shit, got 4 letters: FIRE. Fire. Yeah, and that's how I started before I was recording. Like I was just like kind of like I guess like art, like exercises, music exercises. I would just write to random beats, but like that just became my shit. It was, okay. My personal favorite is have to be lonely. Yeah, definitely lonely. Just cause the beat was like, the beat is so fire to me. And ecstasy, I just envision like all cultures being able to just rock out to it, like globally. Got a possible collab coming, different genre. Kid Heartbreak, yeah. We got a song we maybe thinking about releasing this song.
Side note, shout out to CMB, C Medina. He made the beat for Heartbreak Kids. I want to make sure there's recognition. And then, like I said, that's my current EP that I'm working on. It's really just talking about riding current. So that space that I was in with those different songs, that's the current I was on. Then I'm gonna have current 2. I'm already started working on that. That's gonna be available for like digital download. But this first one, the current, I'm literally only releasing it on vinyl. It's only gonna be 21 copies. So you either get it now or you might not ever get to hear it. Most of the songs on the current are out, but it's just a vinyl edition, and I added one song called Watermelon. Watermelon is very fire. It was a creative approach to that in terms of another visual creative approach you can imagine yourself. It deals with like being at a pool hall. Yeah.
Hey, no money, no happy ending. You go home, kiss your grandmother, very old, sun dry, like raisin, bitch.
I don't want to say that because that's gonna sound cliche. I'm gonna say just moving with a purpose, moving like you got something to do, making sure you're aware of your surroundings, and being in the right spaces, mentally, emotionally, keeping track of the moon. If anyone's into moon transit, I'll say that's very important. But really keeping track of your own cycles. If you don't want to get into like astrology or any occult studies, just paying attention. You can even get a notebook, write down how you feel on certain days. Just take mental note of it and kind of get a cumulative of what makes you feel certain ways and maneuver properly from there.
Like he said, like having a purpose when you're not just out here with anyone, not just doing anything either. Like,
having attention.
Yeah, having attention. Once you get to a certain point, it's like you have to, because like people who for you is like they for you. Most of them is for you for a reason. Whether it's like being around you make them feel a certain way, so they get certain kind of confidence. Like, little shit like that can be the littlest thing, but it's like yeah, you know who to filter out like through time. Like it's just something everyone is individuals just gotta like go through. But definitely like more small than big, unless you like have like create a big family out of like, you know what I'm saying, like just people you resonate with. Money. Yeah. Buy love with money.
Shit. Man, I'm gonna go with love.
Nah, you can't even say it right.
Basketball. It's hard nowadays. It's the teams be changing locations, the players be switching teams.
Teams, haircuts, all types of shit. I can't even recognize some of these players. I'm like, damn, everybody got locks now.
They be putting their beards on their head, their head on their beard.
Seeing D Rose, I'm like, yo, that's D Rose. Boy, look like J. Cole.
D Rose to the whole transformation.
Singing to me, only cause singing makes me like feel good, especially like yeah.
I say rapping come more naturally, but singing does make you feel good.
I ain't feel Kanye, but
Seasonal.
Savage.
Yeah, he's pressing me. Fuck it, I'm gonna go with Kanye. Nah, but it's a Kanye, but it's not really Kanye, because Jay-Z, that was my first album I ever got. Blueprint. I'm gonna go with Michael too. I was exposed to Michael way earlier than Prince, but I fucks with Prince as well.
If we had to choose one, like, or what happens to the other one? Like,
I ain't think like that. Naruto is good for self-growth though, because you know Dragon Ball Z, like they little inspirational, but Naruto, like you really watch him train, come up from nothing and be like a Hokage, so it felt like a better storyline. Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. Imagine saying
I ain't
New York.
giving right madness. And
That's
just like
true.
how New York used the New Jersey stadiums for their football games, we use New York, bust our nut and bounce. Hey, Rolling Loud be lit though.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Rolling Loud, like as a vibe to go to Rolling Loud, because Rolling Loud be lit. But Coachella is like good as well. If I had to perform at one,
Rolling Loud.
probably Coachella. Coachella seemed more fitting.
Rolling Loud. I mean, I haven't. Yeah, it's either or for me. But like,
I perform. Yeah,
I feel like most people like would identify with like, you know what Rolling Loud is? Like, yeah, they probably know Rolling Loud.
Oh, I don't have to choose.
Cause I feel like they're both necessary in a way, but I'm actually like a relation, like a long term like kind of dude.
I mean, yeah, like relationship is ideally the best, because obviously if I'm in a relationship with you, I value you. I think you bring something to the table that can help sustain what I'm trying to create. So ideally, yeah, I would want a relationship. It's just more times than often, and then my lifestyle, how things going, Sneaky Links is just the best for the season. I mean, I approach dating with, I don't really put expectations out there. I just be optimistic. That's the best way. Every girl I deal with, I'm like, you know, she might have some good qualities. I get to know her, see where things go, but I don't be too attached to it either. I'm not like jealous of that.
Yeah, like me, I'm more pessimistic at first. I feel like it's good to be like that, like especially like nowadays. But it's like you're not like externally showing it, but like internally you keeping your boundaries, like you're not compromising that much. You just letting things happen. And if you feel like, because that's the thing, I feel like it takes time too. Like a lot of days we rush into shit like a month. Like most people get cuffed within a month. That should be crazy to me. Like Like I got homies that should be like, yeah, you talking. Like 2 weeks later, they calling them girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm like, bro, yeah, just met. Shit, if it's.
I
used
say
to have types, not really anymore. Like,
but I say I like certain types stand out to me. Certain types, like someone that can hold a good conversation on, like, whether it be occult stuff, self-development, just a girl who has some experience points. So by default, her conversations, the conversations that you could take her on, the conversations that she can remain and provide significant feedback from, is like on a different level. I value that a lot.
recently, I've been feeling like foreign women. I don't know, like culture, as far as like family background, like culture, like with some culture. You know, like, I don't know. I worked at like was around like a lot of like Hispanic ladies for a long time, like a couple years, like older too. Like I'm talking about like abuelas, like grandmas and shit. So I just got used to like just culture. I don't know.
Change it.
Right for disruption. We're trying to change that. The world, trying to change that.
Got them Obama eyes. Politics. I mean, hey, things still moving, currency still being exchanged.
Shit, the new politics, if you think about it, the new politics is like social media nowadays. Like people, like YouTubers arguing, you see other people making videos on it. So it's like, what is really, like, politics is changing. Like everything is really changing. Like, especially like right now it's 2022. Like by next year, like shit's gonna be different.
We in the time now, a YouTuber could potentially run for president.
Facts.
And it'd be accepted by society.
That's fact.
I'd say it would be a bad thing, but it could. I guess by default you have to take social media with a little more of a plan, because knowing how many people actually start to put value on social media, what they see and things like that. Growing up, like in high school when Instagram first came out, even Twitter, I had Twitter in middle school, like no one really cared what they posted, no one really cared about none of that stuff, because it's like, it's the internet, we don't really care. But now it seems like people starting to live on the internet, so having something you post could be like to almost be seen as meeting someone in person and saying it to them.
That's how people be taking it too. Especially like you can meet somebody, like maybe it's different because like I don't know, artists or we artists. Like we would meet like a girl like at the club or something, or like just living life. Like maybe in a different like state, like maybe tipsy, and it would be like on social media people just acting different. I don't know, it could get weird. Like it get weird real fast. So it's like
they social mask.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like I'm not complaining because that's how the world has evolved into now. And like we use the internet and social media, like, so it's a good and bad.
Your audience, I mean, going back on the topic, how the social media is taken more serious, you want to make sure that your audience feels, and not even feels, they know that you actually care about their presence, you care about them participating in what you got going on, helping out, whether it be saying something, giving a nice comment to your music, purchasing things, or literally, like I said, attention, so viewing my story, liking my picture. Like I appreciate all that, so making sure they understand that they appreciate it and they're not taken for granted.
Yeah, shout out to all my audience. But like for me, like the biggest part about like with that is like just making sure the music is fire, because at the end of the day, that's what they're consuming, that's what they want from you. And like I put a lot of that's why I don't have that many releases compared to other artists, because I put a lot of like life and like effort into each release. Like I don't play with none of my songs that I release.
I say voyage lightly. Enjoy your experiences.
Yep, tune in. We got big things coming. I'm just getting started. We just getting started. Peace.
Come to rob me, empty up my